Hey everyone, welcome back to Move Me to Pittsburgh podcast. This is David Kerr, and we have
Cassie airs.
Cassie Ayers. What has been going on?
Picklesburgh was last weekend. So yeah, last we did this, we were talking about Picklesburgh and the wildfire smoke that took over the area. So I did go down to Picklesburgh that Friday. So last Friday I went down. I did go right when it opened, and of course it was still pretty smoky out, so not as bad. I didn't get too much of a crowd, but I would say it was still decently crowded for the situation.
Yeah, I ended up going down Sunday, and it was jam packed. So what they ended up doing is they were getting a lot of criticism on Facebook and on other social media platforms because they kept the festival going while closing other uh, like city
Wait,
employees. Anyone that worked outside was told to stay inside or only go out for an hour or two at a time. It was like what, code red? Um,
I think we hit purple for a little bit, which I guess is
Worse
or
than red. Yeah,
purple and
that's right.
maroon. Yeah, we hit pretty much like the worst.
Yeah, yeah. So it was bad. On that podcast, I think we recorded it like 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
Right when it
and
was
you
starting.
mentioned that you could taste it immediately as soon as you walked outside.
Yeah,
You weren't lying. I
yeah,
walked outside and you could straight up taste that if you had
absolutely.
contacts in. God bless you. Uh, they were so there was a little bit of the mask stuff. I was thinking, man, if I go out there, I'm gonna have to. This is one you can see,
Yeah,
right? When you wear
yeah,
these masks, it's like, okay, I don't know. I ended up staying in there. They were told your pets to not even let the pets out for more than 30 minutes, or I think it
yeah.
was 5 minutes. It was bad. It was real bad.
It was.
Um,
It was rough,
but
but we
Pittsburgh,
made it.
what is it? Downtown Partnership is the one that runs that festival. They made the decision to continue, and if you
Yeah,
wanted to go out, you were allowed to continue to go out. But
yeah,
the big discussion was whether or not they were going to refund the vendors. I
right.
think they made a good decision. They obviously did not refund anybody that
Yeah.
quit and bailed out. They continued forward. It's like a weather, right?
It seemed, yeah.
So
It seemed. It was. I guess it was nice that they gave the option. If you feel unsafe, like you don't have to come in.
yeah,
But it seemed like everybody was still ready. Like they were just as excited, like it was any normal sunny day. But like
yeah.
you said,
So
I did see a lot of masks, like people just taking some precautions. And but besides that, it kind of was running normally.
yeah, so Cassie was busy. She went down, took our flyers down, and was laying them around. She had a great photo she sent me. I don't know, did you post it on
I don't think I did
Instagram?
post that one.
I think you should post that.
Yeah,
That's a wild
yeah,
picture that I don't think we'll probably see for many more years. I mean, it looked
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
We never, of course, got to experience the steel mills or anything like that, but that was you could barely see the cities. There was so much smoke.
yeah. It was
So
rough.
it was wild. So guys, we jumped into it. This is a podcast that talks about all things Pittsburgh. We talk about the news. We talk about real estate. We talk
Absolutely.
about anything that's
Yeah,
Pittsburgh. Of course, it's called Move Me to Pittsburgh, but we do talk about things that are already going on here. So locals you can turn into, and you can continue listening on
yeah,
every single episode. Each week, we continue to dive into the trends that are going on, festivals that are happening. Cassie Ayers made a beautiful summer guide that you guys can, it's linked in the description that you can go in there and grab that.
yeah. I wish I had one
Uh,
sitting here for to show, but they're all downstairs. But
I have one actually.
yeah,
This
perfect.
is this is what it looks
Ah,
like.
yeah.
Boom! It is. Now, obviously,
Those are photos
we're not. When
taken
you
by
click the
us.
link, you don't get we don't send you this in the mail. If you
Yeah,
want one of those, you got to get on to visit Pittsburgh and get one of those.
they do have.
But Cassie did a fantastic job here, and let it be known. Talk about these photos that
Yeah.
where'd you get these photos from?
I took them.
Those are all
Those are from
Cassie.
my
She took
iPhone.
those, and the puppy dogs that are in there
Yeah,
are
Yeah, those are my
of
iPhone specials.
of her dog and my dog.
Exactly. Yeah.
The only one in here, I just have to make it be known that is not me in that photo. That is AI.
I
Okay.
did use AI a little bit. Well, the problem was we really need to take a picture together.
I'm
Uh, so yeah,
you know
I
they
did use AI to put two photos together. But hey, it's fine.
yeah.
Care more
So
about the
when
rest.
you see it, that's not
It's
not
fine.
what I actually look
It's fine.
like. Oh, it's all fun. It's all
Truly.
fun. We like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up waiting till Sunday to go to the Picklesburgh Fest. Mind you, I've not been there in probably 5 years, maybe longer, since
Really?
before COVID. It got so
Wow.
big that I pulled the plug on it. I didn't continue to go.
Okay.
And I love pickles. You know that. I love the pickle spears. I'm very particular. I do not want sliced ones. I just don't like them at all. Did you
Yeah.
notice there wasn't that many spears? It's called spears. The term speared pickles,
Like, yeah.
like cut
I know. I
into
mean,
four and long.
yeah. I
Where
didn't
are
try
they?
any of the food this year. I'm not gonna lie. So
Yeah, they didn't
I
have
didn't
them.
look, but yeah, I know they had the pickle on the stick. Saw those.
Deep fried or just the pickle on the stick?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
they had
probably
both.
both.
But
I think you
the
could
one that
get
was
both
in the
because there was a
line,
couple different ones.
yeah,
But yeah,
lines
I
were
did not.
extremely long.
Yeah.
They
See, that's
expanded like crazy. They did it.
gotta go early.
The people that organize it do a fantastic job. I mean, at a certain point, you can only handle so many people.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest complaint, is just it is so packed. They have to put the lines on the bridge, they're all one ways. And I
Yeah.
love that. I think that was a fantastic idea. So it stops people from bumping
Yeah.
into each other, crossing different directions.
Yeah, they were
But I didn't
starting
know
to do
that.
that Friday early when I was there. Like I said, I went, I would say within a half hour of when it opened. So
Yeah.
like I said, it's always a great time to go. People are still at work, not a ton of people out. Lines are very short. We did actually, I did try the icy pickle, so the icy light pickle beer.
Yeah.
I tried that, and I mean, we were the only people in line, so it was very easy to just hop right up there, grab one.
Oh, you lucked out.
So yeah, I should have tried some food. I just, I don't know, wasn't feeling it that day. You know,
Yeah.
it was smoky, so not gonna lie, I was out there being crazy. My throat was a little sore, so
Did you go to eat
bad
anywhere else,
decision.
or what was your plan?
No, I mean, we just kind of wanted to walk and see what it was like this year. Because you know they did it. It was on two of the bridges this year, so really it kind of makes like one big square.
Hmm.
Um, so we parked up by the aviary on the north side, walked down, went through like North Shore, and then just did like this. And also, I guess once you get off the one bridge, it takes you up into like Arts Landing. So I did get to see the new Arts Landing. That was the first time I saw that. The only thing I wish I would have done that I didn't was I didn't head into Market Square, but we just made the very quick loop and then kind of just went from there. But yeah,
Yeah, so they did expand into that new what was it, Arts Landing.
Arts
That's
Landing.
for anybody that can see the cursor. It's right over here, directly
Yeah,
across the bridge on the city side. Uh, that is a beautiful park. Remember that
it is nice.
what I believe, or what I remember there, that was the best spot to park on a
Hmm.
Friday or Saturday night, was at that big
Okay.
Goodyear parking lot. You could park there for free, and you were right there into town. That's
And now
what
you
was
can play
it.
pickleball there.
And now you can play pickleball there. The
Yeah.
park takes this like organic feeling to it as you walk through. There's big
Yeah.
stones. There's like wooden pathways. It just
Hmm.
I'm impressed by it. It was
It
really
was
really
really
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
they have.
beautiful and it very colorful. Very like it was a
Mhm.
lot about everything about it was just really nice. So they had the
E-
pickleball courts set up. They had a stage set up. A lot of the vendors were there, and they had like a little kids section with games and stuff. It was neat. Very neat.
Yeah, I didn't take any photos. I did have a real nice playground there for the kids.
Yeah. You're
Can't
killing
see
me
what.
by never taking these photos.
Sorry.
Yeah, I said you're killing me by never taking photos of you what you do. We gotta. I need some
I think I
backup with
did
some of
take.
my
I think I did
photography
take
here.
photos. Yeah, yeah, yeah. you can't see it, but they put a ton of wildflowers all throughout the
Yeah.
center here, and they put bird like birdhouses up. I thought that was a really cool idea.
Yeah.
So I like what they did
Yeah.
there. It's hard to believe that that was a parking lot for
Yeah.
Goodyear.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
but super nice. I would definitely go down there and check that out. Yeah, when I was there on Sunday, they did have a tournament going on, and those dudes meant business. They
Okay.
were playing hard.
That's
What do they call that, a
awesome.
volley? They were getting volleys in the double digits. It
There
was
you
cool.
go.
Sat there and watched it for a
Nice.
little
When I
bit.
went, it was just open for any, so like it was just a lot of kids were playing, but it was still
Yeah,
fun to watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did try the Iron City pickle beer.
Yeah.
Uh,
It
I'm
was
glad I only
pickly.
got one. That's for
Yeah.
sure. I didn't get a 6-pack or more. It was.
It
It
was pickly.
ended up going, watering the grass. It was not great.
I didn't hate it. I'm not gonna. It was a shock at first. That was a lot more pickle than I was expecting. But
Yeah.
my friend that I went with got Southern. I think it was Southern Tears
Uh-huh. Yep.
version, and that one was way too tart for me. So after trying that, I went back to the icy pickle, and so I think I was able to handle it then. But
Yeah.
it's Picklesburgh. You got to try it.
Absolutely. Had to try it.
Yeah.
We ended up getting a pickle on wrapped in pretzel.
Ooh.
That was I think they made them probably on Thursday, and they kind of just had them heated up, so
Yeah.
it wasn't great. The pickle was real good though. Stood in line for about an hour to
Oh,
get it, and then
yeah.
once we got up to it, it was like so fast. So I don't know what the delay was.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, overall, I that was my first time going to that big of an event other than the
Yeah.
draft
Other
for
than draft, yeah.
locals, and I thought they did a fantastic job with the
Yeah.
trash cleanup, the
Yes.
direction of traffic,
Yeah.
uh, the tons of police around because you do have to cross like
Mm,
4 lanes of traffic multiple times.
yeah.
They did a very good job holding it down.
Yeah.
Um, then in Market Square, they had, I don't know if this must be popular in other countries, but they had these bicycles with big containers on the back. And that's how they were getting the trash. They were moving the trash around because obviously they didn't bring a big
Oh,
truck through. They brought it on, they took
yeah.
it out on a bicycle. I
There
thought
you
that was
go.
really cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Easy to get through. Yeah. Not taking up a lot of space.
yeah, and gosh, is the Market Square nice?
I'm
I thought
so
it was
mad I
nice
didn't. I
before.
still have yet to go see it. I need
It
to go
was
down
nice.
there.
Yeah, it was nice before they renovated it. Now
Yeah.
it's just nuts. So
Yeah.
nice.
Ah, I love it.
Um,
Need to go see
yeah.
it.
So the final soccer game for the World Cup was going on Sunday as well. It's
Yeah.
not a sport that I watch, but I happen there's a Mexican restaurant in Market Square
Okay.
called I did put it down somewhere, Las Velas.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, that didn't make our list. I think on one episode we talked about like the best places to watch soccer. That place
Hmm.
definitely was not on any list that I saw, but there were a ton
Okay.
of people in there that were fans and they were screaming. It was fun. It was
Awesome.
really really good time there. The food's always unbelievably good at there. That's
Yeah.
Las Valas. It's kind of like a hole in the wall because if you go downtown and you stand right in the center of Market Square and you do a 360 turn, you do not see it. Like they
Oh
don't
yeah.
have any big neon signs or anything like that drawing you
Okay.
in, but it has an extremely nice view. Let me pull it up real fast. I was really impressed with that place. So that's where we ended up going to eat at.
Very cool. I went. Oh
It's
yeah.
out there.
It does look good.
I like that these websites that have video as soon as you go on them.
Yeah. I mean, it's making me want some.
I wanted to show the
Very
exterior of the building, so you can see
nice.
behind it the image there. You could see it. You're
Okay.
above Market Square, and you can view it from a.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, there
I
you
like
go.
that.
Yeah, definitely worth checking that place out.
Yeah. I'll have to add it to the
Can't
list.
really see it.
I went and I feel terrible that I cannot remember the name of it now. It used to be North Park Lounge in Lawrenceville, and then then it became known, I think like No Name Pub or something. And then I feel like it was a different name. I don't know. I just knew where I was going. But yeah, I went there to watch the soccer game, and it was absolutely packed. The whole place inside was full from wall to wall. They had a little outdoor section that was packed. We actually had to wait to get in, which we only did because we were meeting people there. But they were at max capacity when we tried to get in, and so luckily 2 people left as I would say within a couple minutes of us getting there, so we were able to get in. But it was neat because like you said, I love sports, but I'm not a huge soccer fan. I enjoy watching it, but it's not something I've ever really gone out of my way for other than World Cups. So it was still fun to get together with other people who are enjoying watching the same thing.
Wasn't Cork Harbor Pub?
No. It's
No.
across from the cemetery. Next to, used to be next to, what was that place called? Barb's Corner Kitchen. The Pitch. It's called The Pitch now. Yeah. Yeah, so it was North Park Lounge for a while, and then I want to say it was No Names Pub or something like that, and now it's The Pitch. So The Pitch on Butler, right across from the entrance to Allegheny Cemetery, which I will always be hyped up about Allegheny Cemetery. I love that place.
Okay, so it is a sports bar now. I was going to ask,
Yeah.
is it known for soccer and sports?
Seemed like it.
For anybody, yeah.
I don't know how long it's been there, but it looks the same.
View of that for anybody that's watching the video.
Yeah, so it looks the same from what I can remember to when it was North Park Lounge years ago. Like I definitely remember TVs and stuff in there. So I don't know if anything's been majorly updated, but it was very nice. So like they've kept it very nice. And I didn't try like any of the food, but we just kind of hung out there. It was fun. It was really neat.
Nice.
And then they had like an outdoor spot with a very large TV to watch. That part was cool, but we stayed inside.
Yeah, smart, huh? That was Friday. No, that would have been Sunday.
Sunday, yes.
Yeah. So as far as festivals, that is not the last specialty food festival in Pittsburgh. We have many, many more coming up, actually. What do we have here? We this weekend have Pittsburgh Caribbean Carnival at the Allegheny Commons. That's on the north side coming up. Let me share my screen for that one. Presley Ridge does an ice cream fun day at the Pittsburgh Zoo. That sounds nice.
Yeah, sounds kind of fun. The zoo does a lot of events. I like it. We do a lot of different things.
My cursor's stuck.
We do have a lot of festivals, which, hey, if you would have downloaded our summer guide, you would know that because I have a lot of them in there. I have a whole section for it.
Pittsburgh there's that Vegan Fest is at the Allegheny Commons also.
Yeah.
On the north
side.
side.
A lot of good things about that. I mean, I'm not vegan, so I don't know anything about it, but those who are, I've heard it's a pretty big hit.
Yeah, I'm not vegan, but I like to go over there because they do have some good vendors that do like vegans are into healthy stuff. So not all of it is just vegan stuff. Some of it's just like organic, really well grown products there. They do a tacos and tequila festival. That one's in Washington. I do know that Southside throws one that is really a good time. That they're into the wrestling and stuff. So in the middle of that would be on the far end of Southside, up in what part is that called up there? Is the screen stuck?
It's in the middle of. You froze. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. You froze, so I don't know what it's in the middle of, but I've heard. I had a lot of friends that went to the Washington Tacos and Tequila Fest last year. I think they do like a lot of like live music and stuff, and they said it was really fun. I Unfortunately, I've never tried it, but I do love tacos, so that'd be a good time. I need to add it to my list of things that I need to do, along with everything else that I talk about. Oh, and we lost him. So hopefully we can get him back in here. So sorry for anybody who's watching or listening. We did lose my co-host, so now it's just me. So if you can hold on for just a quick second, we'll see if we can get him back in here.
Right in the center of town, on the far end of Southside, in the Southside Works, they put up a wrestling rink, and they do some amateur WWE stuff. So
Okay.
that's a fun time. That is in the for anybody that doesn't know, we just froze and we're jumping back in and we're starting again. But that one, I don't see it on this list. But that is in Southside. They have a tacos and tequila festival.
Very cool.
August 1st, you got the Reggae in Riverview at Riverview Park.
There you go. That's a nice place. I used to
You
live
got
over
Barrel
that
and
direction.
Flow Fest. I've never been to that one. That is at the Stacks Three Crossings in the Strip District.
I think I might have briefly been to it years ago, but
This one's super popular. Little Italy Days. They've
I
outgrown
love
their
the Little
space. I
Italy
can tell you that
days.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one. Out in Bloomfield.
22 years going for that one.
Yeah.
That one is you got to be ready to be suffocated, in my opinion. It's a tight one there. You have to do Cassie's trick and go like first thing
Exactly.
as soon as it opens up.
It's great. Yeah, so that's what along Liberty Ave in Bloomfield. So right on that strip, like the main strip through Bloomfield.
Yeah, tons of
Starts
Greek
down.
festivals.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I was just gonna say it starts like kind of more towards like the Bloomfield Bridge. Not quite down that far, but right, I think like the next light up, I think is where they start blocking it off, and then that whole street's full. Yeah, but like you said, it's just being that one street, it does get pretty packed. People love it.
Yeah. Then there's like three more here. We got the Great American Banana Split Celebration. That's out in Latrobe. A lot of cool things out in Latrobe. They do a lot of history out there, I guess.
I was gonna say, do you know why that's out there?
Why?
The banana split was made out in Latrobe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Which
why.
I think if you get our email this week, that's weird. I think if you get our email this week, that's the question. So gave you the answer, everybody. So now we'll know who's listening.
I love it. Speaking of bananas, Eaton Park is doing a once in a lifetime smiley cookie, banana flavored. Make sure to get out there and get one of those.
I do love those cookies.
And then finally, we got Taste of Grease Festival. I think there's one also going on this week. I don't know where that one's at, but this is at the Greek Orthodox Church in McCandless.
Okay.
I think, did I tell you guys how nice Oakmont's Greek Food Festival was? We went and they got the girls dancing, and they got a guy on a guitar. Dude had a great charisma, great personality. Was out there getting everybody going, even though it was like 95 degrees. These girls are in these real traditional dresses. It was it was really fun. Food line was insane. Luckily, we ate before we went. All I wanted was baklava, and did not get it. Tried to go down Sunday, and it wasn't the best. So yeah, we got a bunch of food festivals. If you did miss Picklesburgh because of the smoke, or you just couldn't get into town, don't worry. There's plenty more festivals coming up in Pittsburgh.
Going on. Yeah, we love a theme and we go with it. So always something.
So coming up here in like 2 weeks. Do you want to talk about what do we have? Kickball for a Cause coming up?
My favorite event of the year, specifically because I play in it. But if you know anything about me or listen to this at all, you'll know that I play a lot of kickball. So it is an actual thing here in Pittsburgh. It's not like we're just, hanging out behind the school, kicking, running some bases. We have a whole league. We even had like the director of PSL on a past episode. But this month coming up is the annual Kickball for a Cause. So it is happening August 8th. So Saturday, August 8th at Mellon Park. So that's right across from Bakery Square, if you're familiar with that area. There's, I think, like five different fields that they have. 32 teams come out. They are already sold out, so I mean, it sells out very quickly. It's a big deal. So, like I said, this one's extra special to me because I play in it and we sponsor it the last few years. So my name has been on the back of the t-shirts and on the signs, on the websites. So it's a really fun time. It is for a cause. So this year, the beneficiary is One Day to Remember. So this is a local nonprofit that creates an unforgettable experience for like individuals and families that are facing advanced stage cancer. So I believe they have helped up to or more than 700 families. So, whether it's a dream vacation, a special family outing, or, any once in a lifetime memory that they want to create, this helps give them something joyful to hold on to during a really difficult time. So a lot of the money that is raised during this event. So, all the teams pay a fee to get in there, and any money that you can donate while you're there. Any of the sponsors help pay for this as well. So that's going to go to that and help those families. Now, of course, this is not, it is sold out, like I said, but if you are interested in coming just to hang out, you are able to come and just watch. It's at a local park. So if you want to watch 32 teams, it does get pretty competitive. I mean, you have anywhere from just like corporate teams that come in every year just to have fun, get the company together, or you have the veterans who have been there for a wild amount of years, the teams that just keep making it to the playoffs every year. Notice my face, that means I'm not one of them. No, we have made it to the playoffs a couple years. I have not made it to the championship game yet, so close, we're getting there. But we are also getting older, so we'll see if we make it there before we age out. But yeah, it's really fun. So, if you're thinking that you want to check it out, but you can't play, that's okay. Come watch. There's always next year too. Now you'll know it is every year the second Saturday in August. So you can sign up as a team, or if you even want to just try like a fall, like we have a fall league, spring, summer, fall. Fall league is actually starting next month as well. So you could be a free agent that you can sign up through Pittsburgh Sports League. They play Monday through Thursday, whichever night you're looking for, in Mount Washington or Bloomfield. So I'm excited. It's really fun. It's, like I said, 32 teams. The lowest teams will come in with is 10 people. You can have up to 20. So it's hundreds of people in the park. They have like music for us. The DJ comes in, they give us lunch, and it's just a really good time hanging out, watching games, playing games. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to take pictures this year. I think I made a very quick little video and threw it on my story last year, but I'm usually so just invested in everything that's going on, and it's exciting.
Yeah. 30, how many teams you say? 32?
32.
32 teams, and there's what, 11 people on each team?
At least 10.
At least 10. Okay.
Yeah.
There is, yeah, I think on their page they said over 1,000 people attend this event. Between the vendors, they have Bigham Tavern. They have their little what do they call that, like a brew tent or whatever, where they're
They
serving
usually
everybody
bring in like
drink.
a little truck that so
Yeah.
there is alcohol available to those
So
who
you
are
get your
playing.
wristband. It's everybody's 21 or older. Get your wristband, and I think you get what, two tickets if you're playing. But if you're not there, it's just regular Bigham Tavern prices there.
Yeah.
But let's not forget, Pittsburgh has one of the best recreational sports in the country voted. So this is a great event to bring everybody together, young professionals, and it makes people really enjoy living here. We talked about it before. If you didn't want to just be a spectator and you wanted to have a little bit of purpose while being there and spectating it, I believe, and I didn't read this on the website. I only know because previous past clients that became friends, I happened to run into them the one year that I did play on the team with you guys. And I'm like, holy heck, what the heck are you guys doing here? And they had their, high vis outfits on, and they were going around to each little camp and cleaning up giving people trash cans and everything.
Yeah.
But that's a fun way to get out there. It's
And
probably
volunteer
not
as
too
well.
late
Yeah.
to
They do all
volunteer.
kinds of things. Yeah. I mean, there's like a first aid tent. There's, like you
Yeah,
said,
that's right.
helping clean up. They're, passing out lunches or just like all sorts of things, even just walking around, making sure everybody's having a good time, not getting too rowdy. Like I said, it is still a public park. So, the little water park next to it is open. I think there's like a basketball court and stuff there. There are people there that aren't just
Yeah.
us. So, but we take up most of the park. So since there's so many of us, but yeah, it is a really good time. So come check it out. Watch me hopefully do really well. But we'll see.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a common thing, but of course that's a great spot to then afterward go over and check out Bakery Square. You did
Bakery
mention
Square.
that it's directly
Yep.
across from that.
Yeah.
That area is extremely nice, so
Yeah.
I would get in there and check that out.
Yeah.
Or if you show up early, I think there is a Starbucks in there now. I don't think it's new, but
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
I just saw it in there the other day.
Good to know.
It's either Starbucks or one of the larger name outfits.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a
Um
while.
Finally, we got something big brewing. This bridges was not supposed to be done. We talked about it last week, just starting, and
Oh,
there's rumors from the city officials that this is going to be done early. It does help that there's a $2 million bonus to the contractors
yeah.
to get it
It
done
was,
on time.
yeah. Which was what, August 3rd? Isn't that what they were originally projecting?
Yeah, August 3rd or 13th. I think you're right with the
Yeah.
third. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
early
August 3rd
August
was the date.
sometime.
Oh, excuse me. What? Yeah, I think it was a 3. I don't have it written down here.
Yeah, because it started July 10th, I believe,
Yeah,
and then yeah, I
25
think it was going
day.
to August 3rd.
25-day project. Yeah, August 3rd. Yeah, they're saying it's going to be done a week early. I'm seeing some rumors that like saying that the bonus is going to go to be split uh, evenly out between all the contractors. I don't believe that's true. That's crazy. It's going to go to the
Yeah,
contractor that runs the operation, and then
yeah.
maybe Christmas time they'll probably see a
There you
bonus
go.
come out.
Yeah,
But this idea that it's
yeah,
a fantasy land and everybody's going to get that 2 million divided up, it's crazy work.
yeah.
So either
It
way,
is
that's
neat.
super exciting that the
Yeah,
company that bid on the project, because this is an open bidding situation. By the way, this is just a really exciting thing to see. Of course, when it exploded, that brought everybody's attention to watch that
yeah.
video. But how
I think that
cool
was
to think
last week when we
that's
were
a
doing this that
22.
morning.
Yeah, that's right. The same day the smoke came in, but 22 million pound bridge was rolled into place. I
Yeah,
thought I thought that it's a very boring video, but watching that slide, they
yeah,
do a time lapse of it, so it's sped up.
yeah,
That makes it a lot easier to watch. But they slide it into place. 22 million
yeah. It
pounds.
which it was neat, especially if you had driven next because they've been building that bridge right next to the other one for a while now. So and I just kept thinking like, how in the world are they getting this bridge from next to where we're driving to where we're driving right now? So it was kind of neat to see, just to think, next time I go over it, I feel like I'm gonna think I finally know how they do this. So
Yeah, yeah, just crazy. I remember watching some episodes when I was a kid of them like moving houses that were in areas along the beach that were getting flooded, and they
yeah.
just loved their home so much that they couldn't abandon it. So they brought in these machines that picked it up and put it on the back of like triaxles and drove it
Mm-hmm.
off. Similar situation where they're like little wheels that's sliding underneath.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really
It was,
cool. It's something you don't think about every day as you're driving around. You don't appreciate the things that you're driving over and see how things are held together. So I
yeah.
imagine hopefully the younger crowd, younger generation is seeing these sort of massive projects and getting excited about this sort of
Yeah.
thing. Um, Makes me think of Kinzu Bridge up in above
Yeah.
Elk County. I can't think of what county that's in, but it was like it's a 300-foot bridge built in like the 1800s, and they had
Mm,
the we know the steam locomotive now because of the 250 anniversary. They brought that big Bertha train across.
yeah.
That bridge held that train and drove across that gorge in a small little tornado knocked that bridge over. It was like the highest, the second or third highest bridge in
Yeah.
America. We had it right here, only like 2 or 3 hours away from us. So that sort of
Yeah.
engineering feat is kind of exciting to
A lot
see.
of people like to go there, in the fall to see like the fall
Mm,
foliage, and I've seen
yeah,
some nice pictures of it. So it's neat. You can go check it
yeah.
out.
I think I saw my first. You got to be careful up there, and I think it's like the spring because of rattlesnakes.
Ugh.
It's a big place where they do rattlesnake hunts up there. Speaking of snakes, real quick, I added this to the list earlier in the week and didn't know how I could fit it into the story somehow. But a couple learns their dream house is a snake habitat. This is somewhere right here in Pennsylvania.
Nope.
Uh,
Nope.
After getting the keys, they find out there is a snake infestation slithering up exterior walls. There's a couple photos of these. These are just black
I guess at least it's
snakes.
exterior for now, but
I don't believe
nope.
they're poisonous
Nope.
snakes, but they were like 7, 6, 7, 8 feet
They were.
long,
Yeah,
massive
I looked at
snakes.
this article when I saw you had it in here, and it's like I couldn't stop looking, but it also made me shiver. I don't know
Yeah,
that I could just they what got like a suit of armor on, said it was like their like their PPE basically to go in there and get all these
what a
snakes. But yeah, they were everywhere, and no,
look
I
at
don't
the
think you
little
could have
dog looking over the empty
caught
pool
me
there.
anywhere near there.
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, our roof is full of snakes. Oh, look at it climbing up. Can you see that, or is it zoomed out too far?
I could see a little bit, but
Look at the
no, I'm
snakes
good.
climbing up into the
I'm
attic.
good.
How
I'm good.
crazy. Could you imagine that?
It. I mean, I didn't read the article, but I don't know if you did. But I'm curious. Like, you said after they got the keys, like, did they do a final walkthrough? Did they?
Oh, I have no clue if they were
How did
complaining
you not
about it
notice this? Like,
or
I feel like they didn't
what.
just show up.
Yeah, really. You think you did the final walkthrough. Oh,
Yeah,
but that's crazy. Yeah, that's something to think about as soon as you start doing some well, you would find them on the inspection report. Surely Greg, our
yeah,
home inspector, would jump up there
yeah. See, this
and
is
he would
why we say it's very important to do an inspection. Very important to do that final walkthrough. Get everybody
yeah.
out there, get it checked out. You never know what's going on.
Yeah,
And
look,
this
even if
isn't.
even if you didn't
Oh,
care that the snakes were there, like you were, it's just natural. If a house sits vacant, nature's going to take it over.
yeah,
But look, guess what? Maybe the owner of this property didn't know, and we're speaking
right,
from a buyer's agent's lens right now, or through a buyer's
right.
perspective. Guess what happens after you do an inspection and you find there's 800 snakes or even like 100 snakes in the attic?
Yeah.
You're going to get a better
Well,
deal, right?
I mean,
You're going to
yeah,
get a better deal on the house and you can negotiate a little bit harder. So do those inspections uh,
absolutely.
and see what you got going on. But what a beautiful house. I think they got a killer
It was,
deal on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So it's not like it's
I
a
can
real
see
big
why they
deal.
loved it and maybe dealt with the snakes because of it. But
Oh, I'm sure the game commission or somebody
I think
came
I
in
would.
there and helped them move them without killing them,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
taking them farther up north.
I would
But
probably dream about that for weeks though. I'm not a snake person, clearly, if you can't tell. But
yeah, look at the cowboy boots. These are country folk. These guys didn't care about the snakes. They just moved them.
yeah, I did love the little kids just laying there like, what a story to
Before
tell
we get
though.
buried. Yeah, really. Oh, look at this beautiful trellis they got going on with
Oh
the
yeah,
plants.
beautiful home.
Yeah, but that story went super viral. That is local here in PA, a couple hours away. So we thought we would mention it. And that's it. Cassie's going away for a couple days. Where are you going, Cassie? You willing to share?
I'm going to Florida. So, as you know, as we've mentioned, I am getting married this year. So, I'm going on my bachelorette trip, get my girls together, and we're going to go enjoy some beach.
That's
So,
super exciting.
very
Where at
excited.
in Florida you guys going?
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
I'm
never
still
been
sure.
there, so I'm excited. Just excited. I mean, I shouldn't. It's normally I'm like I can't wait to go to Florida and get the warmth, but it's been so warm here, other than yesterday, that I almost just feel like I'm just staying in the same weather. But I'm very excited to just enjoy some hopefully nice weather. I mean, I know, of course, it's close to hurricane, or it is, I guess, partly hurricane season down there. So hopefully we don't get hit with anything crazy, too much
Yeah.
rain or anything. But hey, it's still fun to get away for a couple days and have a little girls trip.
Yeah, no doubt. Yesterday, it's funny you mentioned yesterday. Boy, it felt like fall. It was
Yeah,
windy, and
it really
I think
did.
it
I had
dropped
a
down.
sweatshirt on last night
Yeah,
playing kickball, and I was like, "This is the first time in a long time that I've had a sweatshirt on."
yeah, yeah. That was
But
nice.
it was a beautiful day, though. I sat outside a lot yesterday with my dogs while working, and it was nice, really nice.
Yeah, cool. So that's going to be it for this episode.
Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, remember to get out there to Eaton Park and try one of their banana cookies, banana smiley cookies. They do have almost all have drive through, so you don't have to go
They
inside. You
do.
just drive through the
They
drive
do.
through. It goes ding ding, and they'll come
You
open the
would
window
know.
and ask you what you want. And you can tell them, I want one of them brand new banana cookies. And
Absolutely.
if you
Yeah.
love banana splits, you can head out to Latrobe or this weekend. I think where they got the reggae coming up. Either way, you guys are welcome. Hang out. Let us know how it goes.
Let us know what you do.
And yeah, hey, I think your mama said hello on
Yeah.
YouTube last week. So
She did. So,
hello.
hey, Mom.
We love that. Make sure to
Yeah.
continue to
Ooh,
comment. We love it.
absolutely.
And hey, if you're on Apple Podcast, make sure to hit the like button. Leave us a review. Tell us something that you liked about the episode or something that you didn't like. We don't mind. We love feedback. So we appreciate you listening. Until next time, what is this, episode 25?
I think it's 29.
29.
Yeah, 29.
I love it. We'll see you on next time for episode 30.
Absolutely. See you next week.
Have a good one. Thanks for listening.